Non-verbal communication. One meaning, non-verbal communication is a form of communication that does not involve the use of words such as body language, facial expression, and gesture. This can often convey emotion and intention more effective than verbal communication alone. 2. Situation non-verbal communication in workplace. 1. Proper eye contact. Coworkers will often feel value and appreciate if they know they are being heard. You can help them feel this way by making eye contact while they're speaking. Example, coworker approach you with an idea to increase collaboration in your department. Show that you are active listening and by maintaining eye contact and nodding in agreement. 4. Type of nonverbal communication. Touch. Touching another person is a key aspect of nonverbal communication. A hug convey warmth and love, while a pat on the back can convey a job well done. 5. Improve nonverbal communication skill. To improve your nonverbal communication, it's essential to be aware of your body language, facial expression, and gesture. Additionally, practice active listening and being mindful of your tone of voice can also enhance your nonverbal communication skill. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Edlinda Nessa bint Ahmad Firdaus, and today I'm going to talk about verbal communication. So what is verbal communication? It is a type of communication where we use spoken and written words to get our message and information across to the other person. Next, verbal communication skill. First, speak confidently. Second, think before you speak. Third, body language. Fourth, speak clearly. Fifth, consider your audience. And sixth, getting feedback. Next, the example of verbal communication. It can take many forms, including face-to-face conversation, phone calls, video calls, public speeches, presentations, and interviews. Verbal communication can be aimed at a person or a particular group, or even not have a specific addresses. Still, in any case, it has a dialogic character and represent constant communicative acts. For example, a teacher and student exchange information in a classroom setting, or two friends discuss their day together. In general, verbal communication is a vital component of human communication, and it's essential for building relationship, sharing information, and expressing emotions. Furthermore, there are 4 types of verbal communication. First is intrapersonal, interpersonal, small group communication, and public communication. Verbal communication also have 4 styles, which are the aggressive style, the passive-aggressive style, and the assertive style. And lastly, the importance of verbal communication in the workplace. We have 4 points. First, communication creates job satisfaction. When a company advocates for open communication between its employees, no matter their rank or seniority, it helps the company's employees to feel that their opinions are heard and valued. Second, communication leads to fewer conflict. Workplace conflicts are common, but when a company implements and advocates for open communication in the office, it is easier to resolve misunderstanding. Therefore, if we speak our minds in a clear and direct manner, it will ensure that our coworkers understand where we are coming from. Third, communication strengthens relationships. If a company's goal is to have a healthy and productive collective, then practicing open communication can help to achieve that goal. Open communication helps employees connect with each other, and it ensures that the professional relationship is built on trust. Last but not least, communication leads to more productivity. When miscommunication happens in the workplace, it usually affects productivity in the office, and more often than not, the tasks involved are delayed. So when a company teaches its employees to use open communication and ask for clarification on their tasks, It helps to keep misunderstanding to a minimum and to keep productivity levels rising. Next, we're going to look at the verbal communication skill as I mentioned the points before. First is active listening. Active listening means that we are paying close attention to what the person is saying and trying to say. It is a way to show the other person that what they are saying is important, that we are listening, and it helps them to feel more confident when they are speaking. Second is ask for clarification. When you are asking for clarification, you are not disrespecting the other person, but clarifying with them that the message you have received is the same as the one that they were trying to get across. Getting clarification from the other person will only deepen the conversation, and it will leave no room for confusion or miscommunication. Next is mind your tone. Emotion can be our best or greatest enemy. Although it's important not to bottle up our emotion, letting them run loose is not the way to go either. The tone you use can help to be perceived as a reliable and confident speaker. No matter the situation, if you mind your tone, you will get the message across more easily. And lastly, gain feedback. Gaining feedback is an essential part of the learning process. No matter how you go about it, it will assist you in identifying areas that require improvement and will allow you to practice making changes. You will be able to hone your skills and become a more effective communicator with time and practices. So that's all from my part.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rifa Shazadini Matrosidi. I want to present my part is upward communication and downward communication. Upward communication is the process by which lower level company employees can directly communicate with upper management to provide feedback, complaints or suggestions regarding day-to-day operation of the company. Benefit upward communication. First, trust and rapport. Creating relationship dynamic where your employees feel comfortable stating their needs or sharing any difficulty they are facing at work in crucial to ensure your team's success. Second, lower turnover. Retaining your employees is imperative for the continued success of your team and company. Inclusivity has become an increasingly important aspect of workplace culture, and outward communication can help you create a more exclusive workplace for your employees. Ways you encourage outward communication on your team. First, performance review, individual meetings, team meetings, and forum. Okay. Example, first, company meetings. In whatever cadence your company offer company-wide meeting, such as weekly, monthly, quarterly, and annually, setting aside time to take questions from the employees can be an excellent way to make space for outward communication. 2. Employee survey. Annual employee survey make sure that your greater effort and processes align with your business goal and that you are building a culture in line with your company mission. Downward communication. Meaning, downward communication is a type of communication where important messages flow from upper management down to lower level employees. Effects. Downward communication can sometimes be perceived as authoritative, leading to reduced employees' engagement and motivation. Purpose. Third purpose. Downward communication is used to provide instruction, guidelines, and performance evaluations and subordinates. Accuracy. Downward communication is often more accurate as information is filtered and manipulated by higher level individuals to suit their own preference.